I guess. Kind of mad. This is gonna be another reaction video. You know, guys, I got pretty mad when the Boston Bruins won. The Boston Bruins lost to the Habs in Game 7. Well, I'm even more mad now. The Boston Bruins affiliate, the Providence Bruins, just got knocked off by the Penguins affiliate, Wilkes-Barre Scranton, in 7. It was tough fought playoffs, but you know the Bruins, the Providence Bruins were just really outmatched in every way for some of the teams. I was surprised they got out of Springfield without a problem in 5, but good God, guys. If they're gonna be a dominant team within the next couple of years, they have to take like a 2-0 lead in a playoff series and freaking run with it, because it's not going to be good if a team forces a Game 7 on you and you're not ready. The Providence Bruins were ready, but the Penguins were more ready. The Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins are going on to the Eastern Conference Finals to face off against St. John's Ice Caps. And that is the worst matchup freaking possible. You know, St. John's did good this year. I think the way that this series went, the Penguins aren't going to make the Calder Cup. I think it's going to be St. John's versus another team. I forgot the other teams. Hold on. I need to look up the internet. Cloud hangs over by the sea. Let's see some do she might be over loneliness. Just lost a mess. Back of my eye, of the attic, a probe for the pride. I believe. Texas Stars versus the Toronto Marliers. It's gonna be St. John's Ice Caps versus Toronto Marliers. Sure, yeah, guys. And then we're singing Incubus's Animali, right? Yeah, Animali. Good song. I'm probably not gonna do covers on this song, on this channel. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna pick songs that I do covers of. Something that no one has ever done. Picked a cover to do. They just go by what? I mean, some people just go by what other people did. I know people who don't do that. Oh, who am I saying? Who am I talking about? I don't know. Who cares? But covers are really good, I think. But I think there's just too many covers of one song. Like if you look up Black Sabbath covers, there's like a billion of them. And if you look up like Iron Maiden, all the rock and roll bands have like millions and millions of covers. People who wanted to do it. I'm not gonna be doing that because it's too many covers. We'd be doing bands like Incubus and stuff, and Train and Rainbow. I know there's not too many covers of that stuff. Shoot. Yeah, just people just go with what band has been covered most. I know that's not the case with some people. You know? What the heck? What song am I listening to? Oh, Love Hurts by Incubus. Maybe I'll cover that next. I don't know. Not tonight, guys. Too tired. Too tired to do that. Tomorrow. Promise. I had to do this video today because I just checked out that the Providence Bruins lost. Ugh! I wanted them to make the Golden Cup. They had an easy chance to get into the College Cup after last year's abomination, losing to the Hershey Bears when they were up 3-0 against them and dropping 4 in a row. So that was abomination. I went to go see Game 2 of that series, actually. That was the first round. But, yeah. But when that series went all the way to Game 7, and I think Hershey got knocked out in the next round. So it was a ridiculous series, and they shouldn't have not went. That should have not went to 7. It should have been knocked off. They should have knocked them off at 4. But it was just the last year's stipulations and stuff that we just did not have to. I guess we didn't have the fight in us to win. This year we had the fight, but there was just way too many good players on other teams, and other teams were just outplaying us pretty good. So that's why we lost. Next year, guys. There's always next year. Just like I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this throughout the off season of hockey. There's always next year, and I'm gonna be saying this throughout off season of the NBA. If the Heat win and the Spurs don't win, which is a big possibility, I'm gonna be saying this to the Spurs. Oh yeah, there's always next year. There's always time, because there's a very distinct possibility now that LeBron goes to Cleveland. Very distinct possibility. And if they do, and if he does end up going to Cleveland, that is going to be bad. Very, very bad for the Heat. They're only going to have, well, they're going to have a pretty good team on their hands, but they're not going to have their pivotal piece that they're supposed to have. And it's gonna go downhill for the Heat. I think if you don't have LeBron James on your team, there's not 100% chance you're going to win everything. So, yeah. Love hurts, dude. Love hurts. Nah, I don't know. That's the end of that song. Good song, good song. Oh, wait. Oh, dude. Like grenades. Alright, guys. Quiet for like 2 seconds. I'll show you this song. I don't know if this is copyright. If this is copyright, fine, I don't care. I will just, what will I do? Mute it. Good music, huh? Good music, huh? Huh? What? Yeah. Alright. What was the final point is I'm going to be saying this throughout the off season. Is always next year, Bruins. Always next year. I don't understand why the Boston Bruins lost to the Montreal Habs. Because the Habs are getting absolutely destroyed by the Rangers. If you see that series, and you see how the Rangers are just totally beating Montreal in every area of the ice, you're just going to be pretty mad at the Bruins for dropping a series like this. Because the Habs aren't even playing out there against the Rangers. They're not even playing. And Game 3 is tonight. I think it's over. Let me check the final. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if the Rangers are up 3-0 in that series, because the Canadiens were playing so bad in the first two games. They got slammed 7-2 in the first game, 3-1 in the second game. Good God! Come on, guys. You have to beat a team like the Rangers, or you're not going to the Stanley Cup. And it does not look like the Canadiens are going to the Stanley Cup. Oh, game 3 is tomorrow. Okay, game 3 is tomorrow. The Kings tied up the series against Chicago, slaughtering Chicago 6-2. And this is what I just said, that the Habs got slaughtered 7-2. Teams, this is an overmatched. This is overmatched. I'm sorry. The Blackhawks are going to probably lose the series, or maybe even win the series. I don't know yet. It could go to a Game 7. But seeing what I just saw, the score there, there's a pretty distinct possibility that this could end in 6 or 5 for the Blackhawks, because the Blackhawks played terrible out there today. Apparently, just looking at the score, it was ridiculous. Crawford played terrible. I don't know. Game 3 is tomorrow with the Habs and the Rangers. Oh, I guess it's not I guess training workouts are starting today for the for NFL teams, you know. And I'm gonna make this off-season prediction, post-draft prediction of the Patriots, that they will be back in the playoffs, and they will be back into the East Conference, the finals. Obviously, what do you call it? Conference finals? Yeah, conference finals. The American Football Conference. They'll be back as the finalists there, and maybe they can even go to a Super Bowl. They are that good. They aren't bad. They 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 did. They made a good decision picking up Galalapo because who knows how long Brady is going to be in the league for. He could retire next month. It's just how he feels about the league. You know, it's just how he feels on that particular week if he wants to retire. I know players who done that before. Jordan did it once. He retired once for like a year. Said he wanted to come back, and then like played 2 years. Then he retired again. I don't know if that's gonna happen with Brady. I think he's just gonna retire and not come back. But who knows? He could be like Jordan and he can retire for 1 year to kind of get things settled, you know, and regroup, and then come back for the NFL for maybe 2 more years and then retire again for good. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen with Brady? But they picked up Galalapo in the second round because all the other backup quarterbacks weren't working. Mallet doesn't work for the Patriots. None of the backup quarterbacks have been working. Even when Bledsoe became a backup quarterback back in 01, after he got injured, I guess, it didn't work because backup quarterbacks don't get too much playing time. That's why backup quarterbacks are so bad. They don't get playing time in a game. The only area they get, the only area that they get time to play is in the preseason or in the last game of the year when you're like 16-0. That's it. And maybe if you're like 0-16 and your starting quarterback's not working for you and you just, you know, you bring in your backup like the Eagles did last year. They got rid of Vic last year. They brought in little backup quarterback called Nick Foles, and Nick Foles just took off. He did really good last year. But the Eagles didn't make the playoffs, which is perfectly fine. They could make the playoffs this year. Alright? So I'm going to end the video. Going off on my tangent about sports, which I really love. And I'm listening to Oil and Water by Incubus. And if you guys just want to know what album I'm listening to, it's can you guys see it? Light Grenades. I don't know if you guys could see that, but that's Light Grenades. Really good album. I like that album. You know, some of these bands have good albums, some of these bands don't. I don't know, but this is a good album. It's like the criticism's like a band can have a good album, and a band can have a bad album. Like, same criticism was my favorite band in the world, Black Sabbath. A lot of people criticized the second to last album with Ozzy and the last album with Ozzy, Technical Ecstasy and Never Say Die, because of the performance. Yeah. But I thought the first 8 albums were all really good. The only album I really liked from Black Sabbath was the 94 one with Tony Martin. I didn't like that one. There's still only a couple good songs that I love on that album. But it's not a good album at all. I'm gonna go, guys. Went off on my tangent about sports. I'll do a video tomorrow. So, bye.